A bold move. Trump declares cartels as terrorist organizations. On January 20, 2025, President Trump signed a highly controversial executive order. This order designates Mexican drug cartels as foreign terrorist organizations, or FTOs. Groups like MS-13 and Tren de Aragua were also included. This designation gives the U.S. government broad powers. These powers can target the cartel's finances and operations. The move has drawn sharp criticism. Mexican President Claudia Sheinbaum expressed concern. She emphasized the need for cooperation. Sheinbaum defended Mexico's sovereignty. Trump's order aims to curb the fentanyl crisis. He links the crisis to a China-Mexico proxy war. The U.S. is caught in the middle. This order is part of a larger pattern. Trump has consistently taken a hard line on immigration. He has enacted travel bans. He has built a wall on the U.S.-Mexico border. This latest move further escalates tensions. The consequences remain to be seen. The fentanyl crisis is a complex issue. It involves a web of actors. China plays a key role. Chinese labs produce fentanyl precursors. These chemicals are then shipped to Mexico. Mexican cartels are deeply involved. They have become the primary traffickers of fentanyl into the United States. The cartels use sophisticated methods. They smuggle fentanyl across the border. They distribute it throughout the country. This trade is highly lucrative. It has fueled violence in Mexico. The cartels battle for control of trafficking routes. Innocent civilians are often caught in the crossfire. The U.S. government is struggling to respond. Efforts to stem the flow of fentanyl have had limited success. The problem is multifaceted. It will require a coordinated international effort to address it effectively. The Panama Canal is a critical waterway. It connects the Atlantic and Pacific Oceans. It facilitates global trade. China has recognized its importance. They have been increasing their influence in the region. Chinese companies have invested heavily in Panama. They have built ports and infrastructure. This has raised concerns in the United States. Some see China's growing presence as a threat. They worry about China's long-term intentions. They fear that China could use its influence to disrupt shipping. The Panama Canal is a strategic choke point. Control over it gives a country significant leverage. The United States is closely monitoring the situation. The United States faces challenges in the Western Hemisphere. The fentanyl crisis is one example. China's growing influence is another. The U.S. needs a new approach. Border security is paramount. The U.S. must stop the flow of drugs and illegal immigration. This will require increased resources and technology. Trade policy is also crucial. The U.S. needs to strengthen its economic ties with its neighbors. This will reduce their reliance on China. A comprehensive strategy is needed. It should address security, economic, and diplomatic concerns. The goal should be to protect U.S. interests in the region. The U.S. must adapt to the changing geopolitical landscape.